Back to Pure Nebraska. Wednesdays here on the program, we'd like to welcome a volunteer from the farm women's group CommonGround to the studio.
CommonGround is a group of farm women who want to be a resource for consumers who want to know more about how their food is grown. And joining us now is Leslie Boswell from the Shickley area. Always good to see you.
Glad to be here.
Yeah,
yes.
Always like coming in.
Yes, so the Commodity Classic is happening next week in San Antonio. It's a national farm event. Do you go every year to this?
I do go every year. My husband's on national committees and state committees, and so we do go for his meetings mostly, but it's a fascinating deal. It is the largest farmer-owned, farmer-led trade show in the country. And actually, there's only about a half a dozen cities in the country that are big enough to have it. Mm-hmm. So we're very limited, not so much on convention center space, but on housing, because they're expecting over 10,000 registered visitors there. Wow. And they a lot of times include families, so that's a lot of people in town.
You bet it is, yeah. Mm-hmm. So what does this mean to consumers or to somebody just watching this? Is this fun for the farmers to go down there and just hang out in San Antonio, or is there a lot of work going on?
There is a lot of work. Mm-hmm. The commodity groups that are down there are going through their policy forums, they are having their national meetings, they are doing all kinds of work on where they want to go. There are farm bill meetings, there is transportation meetings, there is everything that has to do with commodities. So they are busy. There are a lot of seminars that are open to anyone, that you can learn about marketing, you can learn about weather, you can learn about new technologies, and that's kind of where it comes back into the farm area, into the consumers, because the fastest growing technology group right now is in agriculture. Where we have precision planning and GPS, and we have the new technologies with the different chemicals that are more concentrated and more target specific. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And a lot of that is being taught down there or explained down there. We're learning about GMOs down there also. I'm signed up for one of those. But we're learning how to be so much more efficient. We're learning about less trips over the field. We're learning about more specific, concentrated use of certain chemicals and fertilizers, how to be much more efficient with them. So a lot of it is very environmental. And that comes back to consumers are always concerned about how we're treating our land, how we're treating our water. And this is a very good learning process for us down there to find out what the latest technology is and to be educated somewhat on what we need to be doing on our farm to be a lot more efficient.
Mm-hmm. So is it too late to register? I know the event is next week. Is it Wednesday through Saturday? I think the dates?
Correct. The main dates would be Thursday through Saturday, but there's a lot of meetings that are going on for the groups on Wednesday. I think trade show opens Thursday.
Could someone still go?
Huge trade show. Okay. Yes, I believe there is. You can go to their website, which is commodityclassic.com. They've got a tremendous website on there, lots of information. And if you can't do it there, I believe there's numbers to contact to see if you can still register down there.
This does sound like it's far away from here, but there's a lot of Nebraskans going, right?
There are a lot of Nebraskans going. As far as I know, there's about 5 of CommonGround women that are going to be there with their husbands. Mm-hmm. So there's just so many things to do down there. And then there's also the beautiful San Antonio area. We're only about 3 or 4 blocks from the Alamo. Mm-hmm. We're right downtown on the Riverwalk. It's a beautiful place. I really think that if you haven't ever been there, it is so worth going. Mm-hmm. But this convention can really keep you busy.
Yes. Okay. All right. Leslie, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
You're welcome.